Hey, Monica. Keep on forgetting that Arthur's on the wrong slot. I need to switch Arthur and Odie. It's really bothering me. Does anybody remember how to switch slots? Because I can't remember how to do it. How to make this guy come over here. I know you can do just the normal Merc room and it'll do it. And I know there's a way that you can like switch the actual slots themselves, so just hot swap them, so to speak. I can't remember how the fuck you're supposed to do it. I think it's like a Alt 2 or something like that. Click on this guy and you do Alt 4, maybe? Or is it Control 4? Yeah, there we go. That works. So now Arthur's actually on the right slot that I want him to be on. Oh, that's so weird though. It skips. Yeah, that's really weird. I might have to switch it back, just because it looks weird. That's good to know, though, that it actually works. Control, press the number? Yeah. But now it's like back-ass words. Now it's just awkward. I thought it actually switched the character portraits over. I guess not. Must have been mistaken. It's good that it works, though. Little feature, I guess. If somebody cares about that. I'm gonna just change it back though. Do this. There we go. Alright, Merc room. Exchange, yep. Exchange, yep. Exchange, yep. Disable. Put you over there. There we go. Trying to dodge mobs while doing this too, because they can aggro, so certainly a thing for them to drop in. Oh, I could have looted. Whoops. I need to do more to work on this. Oh, okay. That might make sense. Well, it's too late now. I already switched it, so it'd be just a waste. Am I from Singapore? No, it's just the guild name. Sorry to disappoint you. The old guild leader was from Singapore, but he's no longer in the game. He got deleted with the mass transfer, so he does not exist anymore. He's a cool guy, but that was a long time ago. Yeah, what a fast turn. I'll just waltz them down. Or not. Something. I know what I'll do. Yeah, I'm gonna waltz them down. And then I'll do that. And that. Yes, I was. Originally, he had, back in 2015, he had started to kind of drift off. Or was it 2015? It might have been 2014. Yeah, back in 2014, he had started to drift off. And then he basically quit somewhere along that line. Like, he would drop in like every month or two just to kind of mess around with the game and see what was going on. But he wouldn't actually play the game. So he had pretty much quit by then. Why do I use the Prophet? Just because I can. Yeah, it's a melee buff, but before it was so that all my mercenaries had that attack power plus the accuracy, which it still is. but I could replace her with a Sylvie or something, but I just haven't bothered. Prophet's really still, the passive is still really nice. Like, it's better than the Patriot's passive for melee, of course. It's better than Odie's passive, which Odie's passive, all he gives is defense and I think health or something like that. The Prophet's is attack power, and she gives probably the most attack power out of any of those passives. The only passive that I think that gives more attack power than the Prophet is the Warlord's Rally when it comes to melee. Of course, the Warlord's Rally is limited to the main, but yeah. Odie is just for swords, yeah. I actually am considering just dropping him altogether. Maybe bringing back the Valkyrie in the party. Who knows? What's better for... Are you asking if dual sword is better for PvP or PvE? Dual sword is basically a PvE main, basically. I mean, yes, it can do PvP, but it's not really that great. Well, then you're in luck. The game is, I would say the game's more based on PvE. I mean, there are still a lot of players that like PvP, but the PvP system's so broken, so. But again, some people see that brokenness as a natural thing nowadays, since it's been broken for so long. There's like 4 different PvP systems, I believe, or yeah, something like that. There's AoA, which you don't really, you just have to use like certain types of mercenaries to win that. There's Free League, which is also the same mechanics for, I think, Grand Championship and the Weekly Championship. They've all used Free League mechanics or whatever. And then there's C League, which is just a different type of league. It works differently, the mechanics of it. I can't remember who it was, but they said C League was easier for bow mains to one-shot people, so I'm guessing it has something to do with maybe the defense ignore actually working in it or something. I don't know. I don't pay too much attention to PvP, to be honest, so I can't really give much advice about it. I do know that the Reiterant set is extremely powerful for PvP. You can have a +5 Reiterant that's better than +10 Twilight, basically. Of course, a +5 Reiterant set is better than a +10 Twilight set, so yeah. At least that's what people say. I'm not really sure if it's exactly true. I haven't tested it myself, and I haven't found any sources that give that as proof. Like solid proof. It's just speculation, really. And testing. But yeah, Reiterant's extremely powerful in PvP, so we're extremely tanky. A lot of the PvP stuff is speculation. They don't really have a lot of... Yeah, that would be a pricey test. A lot of it is mostly based on personal testing and seeing what works and what doesn't. There are some things that are recorded for PvP, like the procs and whatnot. And the Wikidot has quite a few up-to-date PvP stuff as far as like the skills and magic. But it's even that's not complete. The gear isn't like adjusted for PvP to show what's the difference. At least for Twilight and Reiterant, I didn't see any stat changes. The old Atlantica database had up to Judgment, I believe, and the difference between defense and the stats that you get from PvP. So it's the downside of having all those sources to AO is so many of them have different information. What's right and what's wrong. Gun main? I don't know. They didn't kill it, but it looks like they ran off. Maybe. They spawn more mobs though. Actually might run around with Jayon more often. I prefer to have him than the Patriot sometimes. Seems, I don't know, Patriot seems alright, but his passive really is just not that great. Gives like a little bit of a buff to, I think, everything. Well, not everything, but attack power, health, and maybe defense. I know it gives at least attack power and health. But the passive is just so disappointing. Yeah, attack power. Oh, it gives all of them. Attack power, health, and defense. Defense is kind of irrelevant for these type of mobs. Did he actually redeem it, or he didn't supply a server name and whatnot? He has to actually supply the server name and other junk. Otherwise, I can't give it to him. I think that guy's had points for a long time. Kind of just been sitting there. There we go. Congrats. Yeah, like that. mess with that in a bit. Ugh, all this junk. This is Macedon. No, he's not. He's not even personally worth 100 bill. I mean, he's alright as a mercenary, but just disappointing altogether. Well, I would say run Revolution, Guild Dungeon, and the Indie, but it's pretty expensive to run those. It's all up to the guild leader on that point. Whether or not the guild leader wants to shell out billions to keep on using those keys. There we go. Damn it. Wow. Well, it's not like it's impossible for him to get the Patriot. Well, he can't get him until 150 though. Yeah, the Patriot quest is limited to 150, I believe. But start running the Revo Guild Dungeon and you'll eventually get it. Eventually. Not really that soon though. That'll definitely help. Yeah, just keep on using the gold baits. Eventually get profit out of that. Eventually. Maybe not right away. It does take a little bit. If few days, about a week maybe. Well, we only have 5 days left of fishing, so get in it while you have time. You can maybe get one more legendary phoenix by now. It takes about 5 days. Or, well, no less. It takes about 3 or 4 days to get a legendary phoenix. Approximately. I think that was accidental pick. I must have pressed on a button. Can't remember how you open that window. It's probably like a control button or something. Forgot he's on the blacklist. The prophet killed herself. That's funny. Oh. Yeah, he is. I was afraid he was gonna go for the main. Instrument mains are nasty. I really don't like instrument mains. They can be ridiculous with their stuff most of the time. Depends really, but they are pretty ridiculous for the most part when it comes to PvP. It's mainly their mana drain. Their mana drain's disgusting. And then they also, if they have the vampires, what is it? Yeah, he already mana drained Arthur. Completely no MP on Arthur now. Just done. It's okay though. Didn't finish him off. It's all good. Yeah, that mana drain's nasty. If somebody has defense and a KJ, like a decent amount of defense, they won't get one-shotted. So it's based on defense ignore. So bow mains can one-shot because of their defense ignore, and if one of my mercs doesn't drop off their defense ignore with, which the Arthur is probably the one most likely to defense ignore with his +10 Reiteran necklace. Who was it? I'll have to go look up in the chat. Hey Abigail. Bye Abigail. Eventually. I'll be off in a minute. As soon as I get this done with. Disable that guy. But yeah, I think I'll go with keeping Jaeon activated instead of the Patriot. I think I prefer having Jaeon activated, to be honest. In a 6 form, that is. I mean, I used to run with like that all the time, so 7 or -2. But recently it's been -3 because I just want more AP. Most people run with a -3 anyways to get AP. Blade Masters usually can get away with doing a -2, and very rarely a -1. Wrong way. I need to go that way, yep. Okay, just do an auto move. Much easier. I need to get rid of these somehow. I'll figure out what to do with those later. Yeah, I guess they do. Claire, that's from Final Fantasy. It was supposed to be Final Fantasy 15. It's Claire. It's the Claire chick from Final Fantasy 15. This is the Japanese name, I believe. Then Cecil. Cecil is from Final Fantasy 4. It's the main character from the Final Fantasy, the one that switches between dark and light. Well, he eventually turns into a light paladin or whatever. But he starts as a dark paladin or whatever. Yeah, something like that. Then there's Bosch, which is from Final Fantasy 12. Squall, Final Fantasy 8. They're all Final Fantasy names. Well, the majority of them are Final Fantasy names. There may have been one that I didn't actually name. So as such, and then Terra is, I think Terra is supposed to be the love interest of Final Fantasy IV? I can't remember. Renoa is the love interest of Final Fantasy VIII. Laguna is the father of Renoa, I believe. It's like it's weird. Final Fantasy VIII has this like weird past thing that goes on during the game where Squall sees things in the eyes of Laguna far in the past or something like that. It's weird. And then Kain is also from Final Fantasy IV, I believe. Whichever Final Fantasy. It's either 3 or 4. I get those two mixed up. Yeah. Anyways. So I need to look up that name. Mailbox. Sikion. What was the guy's name? Cerro Torres. Torres 5. Torah 5. Sikion. Yep, that looks right. Oh. Could have been very quickly somebody else getting it. There we go. Now you should get it. Thanks for watching. How much? I don't know how much a full A minnow set is worth. I know somebody was trying to sell an ancient minnow for like 10 bill. Not 10 bill, 10 trillion. 10 bill. Yeah, I knew somebody was trying to sell it for 10 trillion, but that's a little bit too much considering the legendary phoenix and how cheap it is. I mean, yes, it's a different mount, but yeah, I don't know. Same goes for the Archangel mount. They should be cheaper now since the legendary phoenix is so common, but they're still rare. Like it's hard to say, but somebody was trying to sell it for 10 trillion, so if that gives you an idea. The set is probably like 20 trillion or something ridiculous or more. I don't know. I don't pay attention to prices anymore. People keep on asking me this kind of stuff, and I can't really give them a solid answer because I don't really know. I don't pay attention to that shit, so yeah. All right. I'll see y'all later. And as for the reward for Arthur, I'll give one more. Hence me buying one more. But that'll be it. Like I can't just give away Arthur's like it's nothing. So yeah, there's I think 2 people that are really close to getting it, but whoever gets it first, and that's it. So no more. All right, I'll see y'all.